Well, guys. Welcome back to another Life with Lenoci. Back in the studio with my main right side chick, baby. My right man guy, Mark. Yes, that's the first time we said his last name. You are in trouble for life. Now people can Google you and nothing will come up, so they still won't know what you look like.
That's interesting.
You're not sure? Something will come up for everyone.
Yeah.
There's something.
No, there's plenty you can pull up on me. Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, welcome back to another traditional episode of Life with Lenoci. Missed a week. Then we did one in the living room. Had a little Anthony Sturdy on. Nice little cute kid, isn't he? First of all, what a good supporting cast we gave him. We gave him his merch shirt one week. Then we had him on. And now we're back to silly times because the vibe when we do a podcast here is a lot sillier.
Yeah.
Well, it's way more serious if I'm alone or if I, with Anthony, it was a little bit more. I was like, why ask me questions about comedy so you can get better? Dude, somebody commented on the episode, man, that investment part was painful. Like, I guess we were arguing about investment. I just was talking shit. And I didn't know what I was saying.
Were we talking about investments?
No, not us.
Like where we started to where we are at now?
It had nothing to do with us. It was me and Anthony talking about. Yeah. Are you high?
A little bit.
Ouch. That itched. Wait, why do you say a little bit?
Just definitely a while ago.
Did you take an edible?
No. Someone brought in some really
good stuff.
And then we shot a couple episodes of a podcast. And so that was now like 2 hours ago. So I've just got like the headache.
Looks like you got a sun. You got tan.
What are you talking about?
Your nose is a little red. Your face, you just look a little. Your skin looks a little darker. Looks like you would be able to check more than one box.
Nice.
Thank you guys. Listen, we had a fun week. We got just to get into upcoming shows. We got San Francisco, Sacramento twice. We got San Francisco, Sacramento, Fort Lauderdale. We added a second show. We got 2 shows there. And then that's it for now. And we'll figure it out more later this summer. But that's, we had a run. We did a show in Philly. We had a walkout. Posted that today. We did Huntington Beach on Saturday, had another walkout. I am consistently getting people to walk out. And now we are doing something. This is when you become great. This is when you know you're getting great.
So wait, I saw a clip today and it was it was the one where you were like, which was that? Was that Huntington Beach? Or
no,
was
that's
that
Philly. Huntington Beach will be next week. I'm just going through the Philly stuff right now. They walk out. I got a joke. I'll never be able to post the joke. It's for only live shows. But man, if you are at all triggered or you're sensitive, you can't do it. Just don't come. I'm telling you, don't come to my show. And I'm fine with that. I don't need to sell out. I just need people to come so I can have fun. I'm living my dreams. I'm having a good time. But buy tickets if you want. The Philly one was pretty hard. It was like a hard, like, whoa, how do I? And then the Huntington Beach one was crazier, actually. And then,
I feel like Huntington Beach would love you.
Me, they both. I thought Philly, they all did, but there's always someone. But either way, it's great training. Like for when it comes up again, I'm like, all right, I know how to handle these. It's kind of entertaining for me because it's like, dude, this ain't normal. Like, dude, when there's think about this logically. When there's a human at a show, everybody's drunk, right? Everybody's drunk at a bar. Arguments are happening in bars all the time, usually amongst friends, right? You get an argument about something stupid. Maybe they get heated and they storm out, right? It's the same thing. At a comedy show, though, imagine going to a comedy show and you're like, all right, the state of comedy. You have to what's the word? Preemptively?
Preempt?
Know that something is going to be talked about.
Preemptively.
Yes.
Assume.
That something's going to be talked about that is taboo. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like that's what the history of comedy is, talking about things that are a little taboo. Right? Not for everyone. Don't get me wrong. There's clean comics out there. But even some clean comics will talk about politics or, religion or abortion or race or whatever it is that triggers you, or abuse. I'm not doing a rape joke yet. I'm not doing it. I probably wouldn't, but like,
you're still punching up, not punching down.
I'm not punching down. No, I have an organic way of I go into a subject about, I'm a 30 going on 39 years old. I've never been close to having family. Like I don't even know if my thing works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never
and
had
the lady was like,
no. I've never had a scare.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the beginning of the premise of the subject I go into. Sure, it goes way deeper. That's all you have to know. I'm not going to give it up. You have to go see it live. But
tickets at michaellenoci.com.
Tickets at michaellenoci.com. There's a part that like is like I play with, and it's not 100%. Sometimes it goes. I go, all right, we don't have to go there. My bad. I'm still toying with it. But that's what you do in stand up. It's an art. You play around and you figure your stuff out, and you're painting your joke, and you're like, let me see, how do I make this work? How do I make this funny? Because I think the idea is funny because it's true. I think it's true. I think that guys in my situation or any of our situations, for instance, if you are a guy and you've ever gotten a girl pregnant, your first thought is, all right, well, what's your beliefs? That's your first thought across the board. And that's very true and funny. Maybe not for everyone, but you would laugh at it because you're like, yeah, you know what I mean? No guy has ever knocked up a woman and then the girl's like, I think I'm going to have an abortion. The guy's like, whoa, let's talk about this first. They're most of the time they're probably like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
power to you.
It's a trope that's been used in like movies though, of like the guy being the opposite of what's expected, the dramatic irony of it.
Sure. What are these called? Dunkaroos.
No, those are the.
But either way, so that subject matter, that's funny, and it goes into that deeper. So, and then somewhere deep down, a couple minutes after what I just said, it gets testy, and that's fine. You could just, but most people, if they'll either go, that's funny, or they'll go, all right, I have a sense of humor, but no, but to go like. Surrounded by hundreds of people, hundreds, because there's more than 100, and go, no, that is clinically insane. That's clinically insane.
Yeah.
Agree?
No, yeah. I can't.
I mean, it's just as insane as being in a grocery store and yelling at someone for not wearing a mask or yelling at someone for wearing a mask. Either or. It's just as sane for getting in an argument in public at Target, at Walmart, or any of these videos you see on TikTok where someone's losing their mind. That's insane.
I don't get the people who yell at people who are wearing a mask. Like, so what? Let them wear a mask.
Sure. It's annoying. It's for sure annoying.
But that, like, to yell at someone for that is insane. So I get what you're saying about like
yelling at anyone in public is insane. That isn't like a confrontation, like a fight at a baseball game or a football game. I totally understand that. But I totally can get behind that. I would try to avoid it at all costs. But if someone's obnoxious, talking shit, and they, like that, I can be like, no, that's to me a fight in public, a fight at a sporting event. I think is a societal norm. It happens at every stadium on every Sunday and every Saturday in every city in the country. There's 70,000 fans on a stadium. There's at least one fight at every single football game in the country. It's a norm. A baseball game, maybe less, but there's still at every sporting event, even a basketball game, there might be some sort
There's going to be a fight tonight up in the upper deckers.
Somewhere, yeah.
Like where the poors sit.
But then again, well, maybe it's like where the poor sit, but it's Memphis, so maybe like less likely there's Memphis fans there. But either way, it's normal. Getting in a fight at a grocery store is crazy because it's like, what? At a grocery store, everybody's in a good mood. You're like, ooh, buying food. You know what I mean? There's nothing competitive about it. So it's insane to get in a fight at a grocery store. A clothing store kind of is insane. Any stores or going to anything like that is the most insane. I would say a comedy club is, I can understand it a little bit because they're drunk. And when you're drunk, you're hostile.
So the thing about you as a comedian, me as someone who goes to watch, the first thing that goes through my head when I walk through those doors is I don't want to sit in the front. I don't want to draw attention to myself. I don't want to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm guarantee you there's an element of that for everyone that walks into a comedy show. But that means that person sat there and was like, okay, I'm going to interject myself into the show.
Here's what it is. Something happened to that person earlier in the day, week, night, before they got there. It's never about the comedy show. It's rare. It's there's something that they're like, I'm ticked off. And it could be even, I don't like the comedian right when he walked on stage. And if he gives me an inch to yell at him, I will. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you are in the crowd and you don't know the comic and you're watching him and you're like, he's all right. If he says one thing you disagree with and you're drunk.
Was she gritting her teeth like that?
Oh, the Huntington Beach one was really mad. I had never seen it like that. Whereas like the Philly one, I was like, these bitches are drunk. You know what I mean? I was like, they're just drunk and being stupid because they were chapping up at the openers. They were like, right away, everybody's like, they were drunk before they got there. Although Huntington Beach was chatty, this one was like she got vocal about a part later on in my bit. I'll just tell you this part. She's a redhead, and I have a bit in my act now. I talk about how the premise basically is, at my age, you become so picky because I waited too long to get married.
Gotcha.
That it's harder. Like, for instance, when you're younger, you fantasize about a redhead. You'd be like, that could be hot. Love when you're younger is about emotion and feelings in your 20s. In your 30s, love is logical and how much you can. It's logic and patience. That's what love is in your 30s. Logic and patience versus emotion and stuff like that. So I go, a redhead in your 20s, you're like, this is, it makes me feel inside. I get excited. They're rare. 30s, logically, I don't want redheaded kids. That's not a logical thing I would want in my life because it's more expensive because of suntan lotion. Suntan lotion, the amount of suntan lotion you have to spend a year is the difference between an Accord and a Lexus. And that's basically the bit. Right? And I go, logically, I'm a logical thinker. And I go, a redhead is hot, but it's not someone I want to have a kid with. And this redheaded lady goes, my daughter is redheaded. And I go, okay. And she goes, and my daughter is redheaded and autistic. And I go, I didn't say anything about autism. She goes, you made fun of special people. And I didn't. I hint at it. Going back to the abortion joke, there's a part that I'm not going to say, but I go. So she tied that together.
You nailed it.
I nailed two things with her. At one of the chances, it's so specific, and I go, and she goes, "My daughter," and I'll reveal it because if you're a podcast, you're a loyal fan. She goes, "My daughter is fucking redheaded, autistic," and I go, "I didn't say anything about autistic, but something you should have aborted." I say that because it's a joke, right? Because we're joking, and then people behind her are trying to yell at her, and that's when I gotta go, yo, chill out. And I tell one lady who was talking, I was like, stop. And then there was maybe gonna be a fight, and I go, unfortunately, I'm at the point in my career where I don't have security at the places I play, so sit down. And it was like, so it's all that. I don't know how it's
That's a good.
I don't know how it's gonna translate on. I gotta watch the video, but it will. It will be good. And we'll post it, and you'll see that. You'll see that probably next week. So let's get our clip this week. What are we gonna clip for Instagram? I mean, we have enough up top, but like I think the subject this week we're gonna do is all right. It's called Farm Rich Mozzarella Sticks. Okay. Now let me tell you something about mozzarella sticks. What are you talking about? Why are you nodding your head already? Do you know the brand?
No, I'm just laughing at that's very specific.
Well, I just feel like specifically when we come here, we should have one subject, and the goal is to make the best clip ever because the podcast is just about getting the best clip.
Sure.
So, most podcasts have a theme. Ours is we're just here to kill about 30 minutes to get 1 or 2 good clips a week because the business is about clips. It's not even a real podcast. You're not really going to learn much from us, right? Sometimes people learn something.
They learned about home goods.
They learn about home goods. We had a 3-week stretch where we were talking about decorating a place when I had my new apartment, and there was
don't sell us short. Like, we're entertaining.
it could be boring. Let me tell you something about mozzarella sticks. Do you eat them?
Man, rarely.
Whoa, you're telling me if you're ever at a restaurant, Italian restaurant, you're not a mozzarella stick guy?
The only time I'll eat mozzarella sticks is if there's like a buffet spread and it's like there's very few options left. I will never order them at a restaurant.
What type of buffets have mozzarella sticks?
Well, like sometimes like when you go to an event and they've got stuff out there and you're
Or like an hors d'oeuvre at a
yeah.
wedding or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid it because I just don't need an entire stick of fucking cheese.
So good if you're a big mozzarella fan like me. So I am. Mozzarella sticks, big mozzarella stick guy, hard to. Ospi, one of my favorite restaurants. It's in Venice. Their mozzarella stick is a mozzarella circle. Very good. You'd have to try it. Most Italian restaurants have mozzarella sticks. Probably, maybe I don't even know. Some real authentic Italian guy would be like, they don't do it. The Italian mozzarella sticks. That's American. I don't know. Whatever they might say that. I'll order a mozzarella stick. Women love mozzarella sticks.
What?
I would say a lot of women like mozzarella sticks.
Go on.
Do you not agree? Because we got a debate. Would you say that more mozzarella sticks are taken down by women or men in this country?
I would say more potato skins.
But no, that's a man thing. That's a fat, Southern, racist piece of shit thing.
You think women like mozzarella sticks more than like potato skins?
Yeah,
Wait,
yes.
Let's just
yes.
Okay.
Potato skins, bro. You're first of all, do you know that?
Well, let's talk about the appetizers real quick.
Let's just get into this, motherfucker.
You have potato skins. You've got wings. You've got nachos, mozzarella sticks. What other things do we?
Okay, let's just. We got 4. We need one more. We got to say, because it's very popular now, buffalo cauliflower. It's up there now.
I'm in on that.
Okay, me too. So, but let's just say in the last 10 years, that has become the new avocado. It's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
No,
so
the
number one traditional appetizer, it's because it's Mount Rushmore is wings.
Wings, yeah.
Okay. Not my number one, but it's got to be wings because it is. It's wings.
I'm going nachos than wings, personally.
That's your personal taste. But it's wings is number one.
Yeah, I would go wings, nachos.
Wings, nachos, I would agree with you. And then I would say mozzarella sticks is 3.
I would go potato skins then mozzarella sticks.
This is where I'm going to get pissed off.
I think more people like potato skins more.
Where's the last time? What restaurant have you gone to around here that has potato skins?
I don't go to those restaurants anymore.
I'm saying even in this in this city. Right? I'm saying like we don't even have chain restaurants in Hollywood.
We don't have like.
But that's what I'm saying. No, there's no.
We don't have Chili's or Bennigan's.
But that's what I'm saying. These restaurants have mozzarella sticks. Yeah, Craig's has mozzarella sticks.
Do they have potato skins?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Dan Tana's has some sort of mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like potato
Italian
skins is rare, dude.
I don't know.
I think it's rare.
Bar food, like
what bar in this city has fucking potato skins?
Barney's Beanery.
No, it does not.
I guarantee you.
Let's look it up. Do you know?
I know for sure.
Have you had them there?
Yes.
I guarantee they have mozzarella sticks.
I guarantee you they do
Let's
too.
Look up their menu. We got to find this out right now because that's a good argument. Barney's Beanery. I haven't seen potato skins since Fridays. Since a Fridays or a Chili's. Like one of those chains.
Yeah. But we don't have those chains here.
No, in the valley, like Burbank.
Yeah.
The valley,
once you get over the hill, but we're not
trash.
We're not those.
But I would argue that nobody attractive is eating potato skins.
I would argue no one attractive is eating mozzarella sticks either.
No,
it's a fucking fried piece of cheese.
Yes, but women are like, I don't want to eat meat. Listen, there are attractive women. Here's your clip, Matt. There are attractive women that eat mozzarella sticks. There are not attractive women that eat potato skins. Potato skin is an ugly person appetizer. I would not say that about mozzarella sticks. I think some people eat mozzarella. There's something sexy about eating a mozzarella stick. The way the cheese, there is some sexiness to a mozzarella stick. A potato skin is very... Oh, she doesn't shave. It's gross. Oh, the guy's wearing a tank top at a restaurant. That's what a potato skin is. Oh, you eat a potato skin for an appetizer? You have your hair.
You know what we're missing? We're missing onion rings.
Yeah.
Onion rings are trash.
Trash, dude. Another trash thing, bro.
Like, great. You like barbecue bacon burgers.
No, dude. Fucking mozzarella. There's something elegant about a mozzarella stick. I'm telling you.
Okay. Oh, so Barney's, I'm on the order online.
Yeah.
And it actually tells you what is the most liked, the second most liked,
What?
third most. We're also missing chicken fingers. How are we missing chicken fingers?
Because
Anyways,
wings, you know,
okay.
whatever.
So
What's the most? Number one.
So number 1 is hot wings.
Yes. So we were right.
Number 3, chicken fingers.
Fine. But we
Number 2, mozzarella sticks.
Yes, dude, it feels so good to be right.
But they do have potato skins.
That's disgusting. But mozzarella sticks are overall a way more popular thing.
You know who else has them? Never mind. It was a Barney. I was when I was at a West Side Comedy Club. We went to another Barney's.
Dude, either way, man, it's this Lakers game is getting intense. It's just I think it's a sexier appetizer. How about this? Out of all the appetizers, mozzarella stick is the sexiest over chicken fingers and wings and nachos.
I will absolutely agree with you that, like, if we're just looking at when it's plated, mozzarella stick looks the most gorgeous.
Also, like, if you're gonna watch a woman eat one of those, a wing.
Oh yeah, no, watching a girl eat wings.
Nachos falling on your shirt.
Yeah.
Mozzarella stick, the cheese come out, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I see it.
That's all I'm saying. I think a mozzarella stick is a hot thing. I think that's just, what was the point? Oh, so the mozzarella stick, this brand at Pavilions, Ralph's, Farm Rich mozzarella sticks. I figured it out. I've gone through a lot of frozen.
Did you get yourself an air fryer?
Yes. In the air fryer for 8 minutes is the perfect time for those mozzarella sticks, 5 to 6. I'm telling you right now, I've tried different, they have the Fridays mozzarella sticks in the frozen section. They have the different ones. Farm Rich mozzarella sticks are flawless. 9 minutes, they pop out a little bit. It's just consistent. We've been living off of those as snacks for a while. And I just want everyone to know that it's the Farm Rich mozzarella sticks. And they're unbelievable and everybody should enjoy them. And it's a great time. So
you buy those, but you don't have any sauce to dip them in?
Why? There's tomato sauce. I have open tomato sauce in the fridge. But sometimes I'll just eat them raw. People can be against that. I understand. But, nachos are great too. But, either way, I just want to.
You know what I would say when it comes to appetizers is, like, there are places out there that make absolutely trash nachos. It's pretty hard to fuck up a mozzarella stick.
It's pretty hard. To
Don't get me wrong.
Up a mozzarella stick. It's pretty hard to fuck up nachos.
No, you can fuck up
chips.
Nachos.
Yeah, you can.
Because it'd be like really shitty cheese.
Yeah, cheese. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Everything's super soggy.
I just have never been a wings guy. I'm just like a white meat guy.
I like wings, but, like, it's too much work.
It's too messy for me.
And I don't want to be that guy ordering, like, boneless buffalo wings.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to have to shower after eating.
I don't want to sit at, like, Buffalo Wild Wings and have some UFC super fan wearing affliction going bro, you eat boneless? Like,
yeah. You know what? Do you think you're an attractive eater?
I'm not a disgusting eater.
This is a big thing, Mark.
Well, no, I am very, like, as a kid, my parents would always, like, chew with your mouth closed. So I'm very conscious about that.
I'm going to be honest right now. I'm going to go out on the limb and be like, I'm not an attractive eater. I could already tell you that because I eat fast. I'm I'm a fast eater. Genuinely or generally? Generally, I'm a fast eater.
You actually, it both worked.
Both work. I'm a fast eater. I don't think it's attractive, but there's ways of being an attractive eater. Women are very conscious about the way they eat. Conscious. They're very conscious about. Women are very conscious about the way they eat. They'll do the. Anyways, they'll do the. So I was saying.
Do people tell you that you chew with your mouth open?
Everybody's had that happen before.
No, but do you do it often?
I don't know. I'm conscious about it, especially if I'm with people. But when I'm alone, I have no idea. I have no idea. When I'm alone, no idea because I'm alone. But when I'm around people and I'm at a setting, I'm like, okay, remember. But I definitely know that I used to think I had a premise about like, you're not in love with someone anymore when you watch them eat and you hate them. That's how you know you don't like someone. So if you watch someone eat and it irks you, the relationship is over. That's how you know when it's time to break up. I specifically remember this because I remember this girl, Ashley. She was my good friend and she was hooking up with this guy, Rob. And this is in LA. And they had hooked up a couple times and they were at the bar drinking with a group of people. And Rob was eating the nachos. And she says, I just couldn't deal with the way he was picking up the nachos and just shoving them in his mouth. And it was crumbling. It was just disgusting. And she goes, after that, I never hooked up with him again. And I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I go, it's very important to watch the way somebody processes food into their mouth because you do that the most with the person you're with. You have to go eat with someone. I might add this to my act. You have to eat with someone to know if you're going to be able to love them for the rest of your life, because that is true love, is being okay with watching them chew crumbs down their you have to be like, you ever seen someone drip sauce from the shirt? You have to giggle that off.
So I got 2 questions for you.
All right. 2 questions and we'll wrap it up.
All right. What do you eat ugly? Like, what is the one thing that you
like a
eat
burger
that you're like, fuck it. Like, I don't have any decorum when I eat this. Like, I can't make it look good.
It's got to be something.
For me, it's ramen. Because there's no way, like, you're not slurping and shit's everywhere.
I disagree because ramen is understood by everybody that, hey, that's a difficult thing to eat. My thing is, if it's not with a fork or knife, like a chicken rice bowl, stuff like that, but even a rice bowl, I'm shoveling it in. Like a cheeseburger, a chicken, I'm just going, man. I'm going, and there's so many things that can fall out of it.
I've got the trick for that.
And what is it?
I take a burger and you eat it upside down. Always tastes.
What's the difference?
Because you're eating, because you're always trying to eat over the top of the bun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should be eating it upside down. Just try it next time. It's going to change your life.
It already did.
It will change your life. Because which direction does your jaw go? Which direction does your upper teeth go? Stays the same. Meanwhile, you're trying to get your teeth over the top of it.
I haven't seen that one on TikTok yet.
Yeah.
Eat a cheeseburger upside down.
Yep.
The thing is, I'll tell you why it doesn't matter, because I only do cheese and ketchup, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Okay.
I don't do the onions and the tomato, but it does make sense. But all right, so last question.
Okay. What do you eat pretty? What do you like? It's almost like a ceremony.
Ice cream or a banana? Because I fucking take the banana down. Sorry. Ice cream probably.
What is the
chicken parmesan?
But like,
chicken parmesan.
What's the thing that you eat like almost the weirdest? Like it's too ceremonial, or like you're like, I really want to eat it pretty.
Probably chicken parmesan, because it's like I'm cutting it and I want the cheese on there and the piece, and I'm not. Yeah, chicken parm.
Okay.
Well, guys, you let us know in the comments what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe on all the channels, and also leave a 5-star review if you're listening to it. That is our clip of the week. I hope you guys enjoy it. Follow it on Instagram or YouTube, and we will post that clip. We'll see what Matt does. I know he looks forward to it, and I know he hasn't had anything to edit the last couple of weeks, and I apologize for it. But we got you, Matt, and enjoy that. And thank you for everyone listening. If you are in any of those upcoming cities, San Francisco, Sacramento, Fort Lauderdale, Improv this Friday, check out my website for tickets, MikeLenoci.com. More dates coming, and we appreciate everyone. We'll see you later. Toodaloo.